Yes, hello. This is Tom from MagnaCAD. I just wanted to give you a overview of in our Magna Tools catalog. Under the Tube subfolder, we have something called Tube 3DZ, and I wanted to show you a practical use on how you would use this. All right, so in this example, we downloaded off of GrabCAD some gas manifolds, and we just kind of laid them in here. They're not the cleanest. They came out as step files. They're really not the cleanest, but IronCAD doesn't care. All right. So let's give you a practical use of this tool here. We did create one here. As you can see, it'll call out the size and the wall uh, thickness on these as you pick them because it is a variant model. So let's get through and go through with this. So I'm going to drag one right from, let's say, here to this center. And if it does, I'm just going to pick any size for now. You can see you have a whole bunch of sizes you can pick from. And actually, I think it's 3/4. So we come back down, right click, and pick the 3/4. Yeah, that's what I used here. And you can see, being that it's kind of a dirty file, didn't really orientate it. If we created this from scratch in IronCAD, it would automatically snap in the right direction. But with IronCAD, it's never a problem. So we just turn on the tribal, and we're just going to snap it to align that axis, and we're going to rotate it down 90 degrees. So we have a rough idea. That's the direction we want to go, right? So in this case, I want to bring this point to this first inlet here. So what we do is we go down to the feature level, right click, and say edit the guide curve. And I'm going to pick the whole axis because I want to move the whole thing. With the tribal, I just on this plane say snap to the center there. That's good, and you see it's extending too far, so we grab the point, and you can either snap it or just drag it. I'm just dragging it for now for ease of purposes, and we say OK, and you can see it created that connection. You can leave this like this, or if you want it to be vertical, we'll go back in. You could have done this initially, but just wanted to show you it will create these weird angles and everything for you. But if we click down to the guide curve again, we can just grab that point. We're not grabbing a line, we're just grabbing the point and say snap to the center here. Whoops. Grab that point, sorry. You want to lock the axis first and then say to the center point. So it goes along that axis. Once you have it, you can say OK, and you've created your first. And you can do that to all of these, right? So I'm going to show another example here where we're going to drag to this point. We know it's a 3/4 inch, so I'm going to scroll down to this 3/4 inch. And again, it kind of came in a little askewed, but we're going to just snap that in there. Oops, let's rotate it 180. And then 90. And let's say we kind of like this route, but we want to extend it over to here. Well, what you can do, you don't have to stick with the 3 geometry axes. You can go in again, edit the guide curve, right? And in your 3D curve tool, just starting adding like you want here. And you see we put some weird crazy thing here, but we want this to come straight out. So I'm going to pick that one and snap it to the center here. Maybe pull it in a little bit more like that. Let's pull this in a little bit more. All right. Just showing you can add geometry onto it. Once you're done, you say OK, and you've got that connection. All right. I hope you find this insightful. Go to our website, download this tool, the MagnaCAD Mag Tools catalog. There is a fee if you're not a client already, but it's reasonably, we offer these reasonably priced. So go use it. As you can see, we have a ton of tools in there. You'll be happy you did.